Hello everyone. Now we are going to see the heat balance sheet. Heat balance sheet is an account of heat supplied and heat utilized in various ways in internal combustion engine. It may be a diesel engine or it may be a petrol engine. Heat balance sheet is used to get the required information regarding the performance of an IC engine. It can be done on minute basis or the second basis or even a hour basis. Since heat balance sheet is account of heat supplied and heat utilized by engine, so we should be keep the list of heat supplied to engine and heat utilized by engine. So how to know the heat supplied? What is the formula that we'll see now? Heat supplied to engine is only by combustion of fuel. For an IC engine, the combustion happens with respect to the air and fuel, right? So that is the combustion process. Now if you see the heat supplied, that is QS, is given by the product of mass of fuel and calorific value of that particular fuel, whether it is diesel or petrol, that you need to look into, where MF is nothing but the mass of fuel used in kg per minute, or even you can take in terms of second basis or hour basis as well. CV is equal to calorific value of fuel in kilojoules per kg. Now once the heat has been supplied, then what is happening to that heat? How much heat has been utilized from the supply of heat? So if you see the first one, the heat equivalent to brake power of engine, means to generate to some extent of power with respect to crankshaft or the wheels, what we know as brake power. How much of heat has been utilized? Next, heat carried away by cooling water. And third one, heat exhausted with the exhaust gases. And fourth one is unaccounted heat loss. If you know what is unaccounted heat loss, it is nothing but a part of heat is lost without any usage, by leakage of gases, as well as with respect to convection and radiation. And part of it is also used to run other accessories like camshaft and water circulating pump. This part of heat cannot be measured accurately, so this is known as unaccounted heat. It is denoted by Q suffix UN. So the theoretical formula to find out the unaccounted heat, that is Q suffix S, that is heat supplied, minus the sum of individual terms with respect to heat utilized, such as heat utilized due to BP and heat utilized with respect to water and heat utilized for the exhaust gases. So if you do this calculation, you can find out what is the unaccounted heat. Again, it's your wish if you want to keep it in terms of kilojoule per minute or kilojoule per second or kilojoules per hour. Now we have values of heat supplied and heat utilized by the engine. From these values, we have to prepare a balance sheet, the heat balance sheet. So you can see here. So this is the table, the heat balance sheet table, actual table. So you can see there are two columns. One is the first column totally gives the data of heat supplied, and second table is where how much of heat has been utilized. Okay, so heat supplied by the combustion of fuel, that is QS, whatever the fuel burnt and it is giving some heat, that is called as the heat supplied QS, that has to be assumed as 100%. Now heat equivalent to BP, that is, once you calculate the BP, that is equivalent to QBP. Then heat carried away by cooling water. So cooling water is nothing but Q suffix W. The formula is M into CPW into temperature difference. That is, M is nothing but the mass of water. How much of water you are collecting, that is M into specific heat of water, that is Cp, into temperature difference. The temperature difference is nothing but the inlet and outlet temperature difference. So similarly, heat carried away by exhaust gases, Qg. For this also we have formula. The formula is Me into Cpe into delta T. Me is nothing but the mass of exhaust gas into Cp is the specific heat of gas or air into temperature difference of the gas, inlet temperature and outlet temperature of the gas. Then Qun, that is unaccounted heat. Q unaccounted heat is nothing but heat supplied minus the individual terms of the BP plus QW plus QG. If you do that, you will be getting the unaccounted heat. So if you add all these things, the unaccounted heat and the individual heat utilized by all these three, it should be approximately equal to the heat supplied. That is almost 100%. So balancing with respect to the heat supplied and heat utilized and heat unaccounted should be approximately equal. So this is called as the heat balance sheet. Thank you. Hello everyone. Now we are looking into an experiment called heat balance sheet. The heat balance sheet can be performed on petrol engine and as well as on diesel engine. To conduct this experiment, there are two main requirements. One is we need to know the temperature points, and second one, we need to measure the mass flow rate of water which has been consumed during the process of the experiment. First, we will be measuring the inlet temperature of air, which has been the charge for diesel engine, and we need to measure the temperature of water. Then we need to find out the temperature of the exhaust gases. After finding all the temperature points, now we need to measure the flow rate of water. So how much of water has been utilized to retrieve the heat from the engine. As we know the formula to find out the heat carried away by the cooling water, that is QW is equal to MW into CPW into delta T. So delta T is nothing but the temperature difference. Just we found out the temperature difference between the inlet and the outlet of the water. Then MW is nothing but the mass of water. So to find out the mass of water, what we should do is take a 1 liter beaker or 1 liter water can. To fill that water of 1 liter of capacity, how much time it has been consumed in terms of second basis. So for that purpose, we are using a stopwatch. So from that we can find out what is the mass of water. So once you know mass of water, anyhow you found out the temperature difference, and the specific heat of water is around 4.187. Then from that calculation you can find out what is the heat supplied by cooling water. So this is the experiment where you can find out the heat balance sheet completely if it is a petrol engine or even it is a diesel engine. Similarly, we can find out the heat carried away by exhaust gases. It is the product of heat, specific heat, and temperature differences and mass of exhaust. The mass of exhaust can be calculated by just adding mass of air and mass of fuel. So once you are done with the heat carried away by cooling water and exhaust gases, then it is simple to draw the heat balance sheet. Thank you.